Imagine Peter Gabriel dressed as a testicle spitting in your face. That's the 70s. Hello, my Mercurial mercenaries. Welcome to episode 86 of... like a teenager after a school disco. This is part 2 of my listen through to the Genesis album The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. It's been a fair while since I listened to the first record of the double album, but today, my Mercurial mercenaries, we are going to listen to sides 3 and 4. Let's just get it on. So we have the continuing lyrics, and there's the possibility I could read more of the story that's encapsulated within the gatefold. Although, since listening to the first album, I did a little bit of that on Google, and I found out that Phil Collins himself, the drummer on this album, has never read this story. Ever. In all the time he's had to just wake up one morning and think, do you know what? I might get The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway down from a shelf and just have a read of that story. He's never felt the need or the urge, not once, to read any of this. I just found that quite fascinating, would be pushing it, but I did find it marginally interesting. Right, Lamia. Lamia. Side 3. We're going to start with, what colour's the vinyl? We know it's black, right? Side 3. We're going to start with a song called... Hold on. Side 3. Lily White Lilith. Lily White Lilith. And again, scratched into the vinyl, it says, Miles, the paradigm half-speed process. Okay. We mentioned this on the first record. Now I understand. So Miles is the mastering engineer at Abbey Road, and he has half-speed mastered this, and I don't think it says it anywhere, unless you have this vinyl in your hand to see that scratched in there. Not sure whether you'll be able to see that at all. Maybe I'll take a picture of it. I'll take a picture of it and put the picture on the screen. Hang on. Using the ring light. Right. Hopefully there. I'll put that on the screen, and you can see what I'm talking about. I brush the vinyl as a ballerina would sweep a Victorian street.
The chamber was in confusion, all the voices shouting loud.
Someone said, what do I think of sides 1 and 2? I like the sides 1 and 2. You guys have warned me I should be preparing myself for some difficulty with side 3. My initial reaction sounds like a pop record so far. To the top of the knife. Oh, like that. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
When I led her through the river, the angry noise began to grow.
I like that rhythm work.
Let me feel the way the breezes blow.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Where to go? So I followed her into a big round cage. She said, they're coming for you now, don't be afraid. Then she sat me down on the cold stone floor.
She sat me down on the cold stone
Lily
floor.
White Lilith, she gonna take you through the tunnel of night. Lily White Lilith, she gonna lead you right.
So that sort of prog rhythms going on. Nice fill, Phil. Nice fill. Nice fill, Phil. That's my mistake. Oh, he must have written that joke earlier. Nice fill, Phil. Badam, badam. That's so badam, badam. That's so fragile. Badam, badam. And as some of you have told me, after this album, when Phil Collins became the singer of Genesis, the drummer of Yes Is Fragile played drums for Genesis on the following tour. I was a little bit squawky on my air then. I should have done more breathing. Use more breath. You want to do it from here and not from here. Do it from here, you sound like a blue tit. Do it from here, you sound like a raven! I feel like we need to put the lights out for this bit. Make it a little bit more ethereal. Right. And the people of Stonehenge. Seals. Sea lions. I can hear a pelican. Can you hear a pelican? The pelicans make a noise. Have you seen that video where a pelican swallows a pigeon whole? I don't think pelicans are going to the good place. Oh my god, I feel like I'm Jimmy Page. Oh, Jimmy Page climbing a mountain. Tell you what, that sound then, that was the sound that the fly makes in the original 50s Fly. When he's in the web. Seriously, it is. That's the fly in the web. At the end of the film when the spider's coming. Help me! Help me! Apart from with that vocal effect on there. We've got some Brian Eno going on here. I'm still picturing Paige climbing to the top of that mountain. And when he gets there, he meets Grandfather Time. He's got a lightsaber. Did you ever understand any of that shit in the song that the song remains the same? You know when you were a kid? You know when you're a kid and you get into something? I think that's the reason why the King Gizzard fans are so into their King Gizzard. I was really into bands when I was in my teens. And I had the song Remains the Same by Zeppelin and I would watch it all the time, again and again. And I'd get really invested in the stories. John Paul Jones riding on a horse or whatever. And Jimmy Page climbing up that fucking mountain. John Bonham drinking a pint. So this is the continuing attempt to tell the story of Rael. So at this point, is Rael captured in a spider's web? Might be. I shouldn't mock these things. We've got the opportunity here for musicians at the top of their game. I've read in various places that Phil Collins got a bit of flack for being a kind of snare on the 2 and 4 merchant. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. You listen to any of the Genesis I've listened to, Phil Collins is not a snare on the 2/4 merchant. People mad. Are these the same people who say that the Beatles are overrated? What more do you have to do? What more do you have to do? Oh, that was a nice time change there. This last couple of minutes, anyway, it's been a chance for Phil Collins to show off his drumming. I was going to say, is he just drumming lighter and lighter, or are they fading it out? They're fading it out! Ooh. That could have almost been a James Bond theme tune then. This is the one for me.
Oh boy, the running man is out of death. Feel cold, the road is getting hard to catch my breath. It's back to ash. Now you've had your flash, boy. The rocks in time compress your blood.
The rocks in time compress your blood. With your testicles. Your testicles enrich the soul. Yeah, see, it's better when I read the lyrics, isn't it? I like that piano. What song are we on here? I guess I must be driving myself insane. Damn it all. Does Earth plug a hole in heaven? How wonderful to be so profound.
Everything you are
Is dying underground. They certainly have the ability to sound grandiose on this album. Whoa. I can't remember that live. Dang, 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 dang. Was it? Oh. Go back to that beat again. That yes beat. I've been talking out to the streets of paved gold, crazy lately. Whoa, something there sounded a little bit Last Temptation of Alice Cooper.
I feel the pull on the rope, let me off at the rain.
I feel the soap on the rope.
I've been exploded in space.
I feel the soap on the
Different
rope.
orbits for my bones. Not me, just quietly buried in stones.
I watched a video of Genesis playing Supper's Ready live. First time I'd seen Peter Gabriel fronting Genesis on stage. Holy shit. The guy's mental. Mental. I thought Alice Cooper was mental. Now I have seen Peter Gabriel fronting Genesis. Now I understand. Mental. It's a really nice dry guitar sound. Like it's plugged into a 70s desk.
He's such a fine dancer.
Such a fun dancer. Just when you think it's going straight, Phil Collins does a little skippity skip. Yeah, he's just a 2 and 4 merchant. Falling down the stairs. Oh, bit. I take it. No, Phil Collins has had one bass drum, yeah? He's just doing a bit of that. Oh, key change. I see what I mean. This is different to sides 1 and 2. This is more of a concept-y soundscape. This is the sort of thing I was trying to do with Bill Ryan on The Only Way Out Is Through, with songs like The Beginning and The Bridge.
The scent grows richer.
The scent grows richer.
He knows he must be near.
He knows he must be near.
He finds a long passageway.
He flies
lit
along
by chandelier.
passageways guided by chandeliers.
Each step he takes, the perfumes change from familiar fragrance to flavors
In the sewers, the fragrance of shit. My mercenaries.
Inside, a long rose water pool is shrouded by fine mist. Stepping in the moist silence, with a warm breeze he's gently kissed.
Oh, it's very nice.
Thinking he is quite alone, he enters the room as if it were his own. But ripples on the sweeping water reveal some company unthought of. Rael stands astonished.
Rael stands astonished.
Sight, struck by beauty, gripped in fright.
This is proper concept album type stuff, isn't it?
Snakes of female face, the smallest motion.
Like I said on the last video, I have concept albums flowing through my veins. Cut my wrist, Operation Mindcrime will spill out. Cut my other wrist, War of the World to spill out.
No sign of warning in the
Sergeant Pepper, then Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Rael, welcome. We are the Lamia.
You might get We Are the Lamia.
We have been waiting for our waters to bring you cool.
Oh, this will be the song called the Lamia then. What's a Lamia? I can imagine laminating something. I can laminate this. It's not the same thing, is it? The llama. Imagine Peter Gabriel dressed as a testicle spitting in your face. That's the 70s. That's the 70s. Lamia. Lamia. The arpeggiated pianos throughout this album are just so pretty.
He slips into the
Nectar, leaving his shredded clothes behind.
with their
tongues, they test, taste and judge all that is mine.
All that is mine.
In your own time, Peter.
They move in a series of caresses
That glide up and down my spine. Ooh. As they nibble the fruit of my flesh, I feel no pain.
As they nibble the fruit of my flesh, I
Feel no pain. Only a magic that a name would stain. With the first drop of my blood in their veins, their faces are convulsed in mortal pains. The fairest cries, we all have let you rail.
Each empty snake-like body floats, silent sorrow in empty boats.
A sickly sourness fills the room, the bitter harvest of a dying bloom.
Looking for motion, I know I will not find.
If I could right now,
Now turning pale.
and it'd be difficult, it would be a sort of miracle, not quite Jesus walking on water, but it'd be a miracle. I would grow a moustache right now,
Lamia, your flesh that remains, I
just like that.
take as my
This Lamia thing.
It is the scent of garlic that lingers on my chocolate finger.
Reminds me of Paul Diano on the early Iron Maiden albums. There was a listen to me, Lamia, listen to what I've got to say. I got these feelings and they won't go away. Lamia, 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 lanyard. Listen to me, lanyard. Listen to what I got to say. You're hanging round my neck. You just won't go away. Hanging round my neck like an albatross, lanyard. Oh, lanyard. Oh, lanyard, I love you, lanyard. Please never leave me.
Looking behind me, the water turns icy blue.
The water turns icy blue. The lights are dimmed. And once again,
the
stage is set for you. Silent sorrow in empty boats. The colony of slipper men. Oh. There's a song in a minute called The Raven. That's what I'm saying. Blue tit. Raven, blue tit, raven, thrush, raven, chaffinch, raven. Wren, raven, jackdaw. Oh, there's Pete. Pete. There's Phil Collins being all 2-4 again. Oh. Oh. Shh. Postman Pat. Postman Pat. Ooh, we got some volume swells going on there. Imagine the opening to Blade Runner. You can volume swell for me, baby, my dearest lanyard. Volume swell for me, lanyard. Ugly little fat man. Sorry little loser, try to make it with a lady. Her name was Lamia. Listen to me, Lanyard. Listen to me, Lanyard. Listen to me, Lanyard. This is lovely. I can just imagine having like a row of glasses here and just. Ooh, you know, I was gonna say that the licking of the finger is irrelevant, but it's not. Woo, 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 woo. Like we're about to record Dark Side of the Moon. Just an excuse to lick my own fingers. I had a chicken burger earlier. Still remnants of it there. Like a teenager after a school disco. Okay, my Mercurial mercenaries, are you going to join me for side 4? Side 4, not to be confused with side floor. That's good, I just spat on it then. Just spat on it. Something else engraved here. What have we got engraved here? Oh, let's just read the engraving. Hang on, let me do this. The engraving says, Abbey Road, Miles, LP Box A4 to L, BD 00. That's not very interesting at all. Let's just stick. I'll wipe the spit off and we'll play side 4. Let's wipe the spit off. What did playing a record involve in the days of spittoons? Spittoons. Probably didn't have any back in the days of cowboys and spittoons and things. You just had an old bloke with a beard playing a piano and a load of. I mean, the prostitutes in the cowboy films looked hot. I wonder what they were like in real life. Anyone fancy a real life Wild West hooker? I don't know. Here we go. Side 4. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, I sound like Kill Bill then. Let's hit some random sound effects. Like, ooh. Squeeze my lemon, baby! Watch the juice run down my leg! We've got all Tarantino. All Tarantino. I thoroughly enjoyed side 3. You warned me about side 3. I enjoyed side 3. This is admittedly odd. So this will be. I don't know. Is this the colony of Slippermen? Side 4. Colony of Slippermen. which seems to incorporate 3 songs: The Arrival, A Visit to the Doctor, spelt a bit oddly, with a K, and Raven. Looks like this is going to be The Arrival now. And we have words. Spoken by Rael.
I wandered
Lonely as a cloud, till I came upon this dirty street. I've never seen a stranger crowd. Slubber-de-gullions on squeaky feet. Fuck. Written wrong. I like that word. Slubber-de-gullions. What's your name? Your name's Bond. Slugger-de-gullions, Bond.
skins are covered in slimy lumps, with lips that slide across each chin.
His skin's all covered in slimy lumps, with lips that slide across each chin. His twisted limbs like rubber stumps. This is gonna be Peter Gabriel on stage dressed as a testicle, isn't it? Is this the song he did it for? The whole testicle thing.
Keep on smiling all the time.
That's 9/8, isn't it?
You're in the colony,
It's like
Superman.
3/4, like this. 12/8. 6/4.
You get out if you got to cry.
Yeah, Phil, just hit the snare on the 2 and the 4.
Here without the wintry rider. John and I are able to face the doctor race on the table. He said,
Understand, Rael, that's the end of your tale.
don't delay, Dr. Dick, or watch his countdown timer tick.
Don't delay. Dock the dick. Oh my god. I watch his countdown timer tick. Is this the rape we were talking about earlier? Don't delay, dock the dick. I watch his countdown timer tick.
Places the number into a tube. It's a
Yellow plastic shoo-ba-doo. It says, through your fingers may tickle, though your fingers may tickle, you'll be safe in our pickle, Branston Jar's room. Suddenly black cloud come down from the sky. It's a supersized black bird. It sure can fly. Galloping maiden style now. I hear that this album, in terms of prog rock drumming, when he said dumming then, it's held quite high regard. Prog rock drumming. Yeah, just hit it on the 2 and the 4, Phil.
The raven brings on darkness and night. He
Flies right down! Gives me one hell of a fright!
He take the tube right out of my hands. Man, I gotta find where that red bird lands. Look here, John, I got to run. I need you now.
You're gonna come, he says to me.
Says to me, now can't you see? With a
When the raven flies,
there's jeopardy.
jeopardy.
We've been killed on the couch. Now you're sick with your grouch. I'm not Chris, my honey pouch, which my slouch wears sun very low. He walks away and leaves me once again.
I'm in the agony. I'm in the agony of slipper pain. I pray my undercarriage will sustain. I've got a bit yes again. The chase is on, the pace is hot, but I'm running so very hard with everything that I've got.
Still flies very fast when the tunnel stops. Cut side of the tube just as it drops. On the top of the bank, too steep to climb. I see it hit the water just in time. Watch it float away. 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 Watch it float away.
With casual sideway glances along the wet street, he checks the motion in the steam to look for potential obstruction. Seeing none, he strides along the sidewalk, past the drugstore with iron guard being removed to reveal the smile of the toothpaste girl, past the night ladies and past patrolman Frank Lenovich, 48, married, 2 kids, who stands in the doorway of the wig store. Patrolman Leonovich looks at Rael in much the same way that other patrolmen look at him, and Rael only just hides that he is hiding something. Meanwhile, from out of the steam a lamb lies down. This lamb has nothing whatsoever to do with Rael or any other lamb. It just lies down on Broadway. The sky is overcast, and as Rael looks back, a dark cloud is descending like a balloon into Times Square. It rests on the ground and shapes itself into a hard-edged flat surface on the ground. And shapes itself, I am reading the same sentence again, I understand. It's because I looked up to try and be dramatic against the flat surface, which solidifies and extends itself all the way east and west along 47th Street and reaches up to the dark sky. As the wall takes up its tension, it becomes a screen, showing what existed in 3 dimensions on the other side just a moment before. The image flickers and then cracks like a painted clay, and the wall silently moves forward, absorbing everything in its path. The unsuspecting New Yorkers are apparently blind to what is going on. Have you got a fucking clue? Have you got a fucking clue?
As he walks along the gorge's edge, he meets her sense.
Oh, that's a nice backing track there.
A window in the bank.
Sounds like a pop song.
Above his head reveals his home amidst the streets.
He's finally got a straightforward rock song.
Subway sounds,
The sounds of complaint,
the
smell of acid on his gun of paint, as he calls out anger in a blood-red band. Destroyed tomorrow by an unknown hand. My home. This is The Light Dies Down on Broadway.
the way out from the endless scene, or just an entrance to another dream.
And the light dies down, down on Broadway. fucked it up. Here's a scream from far below. When the raging water arrives, the form of Brother John. He cries for help. The gate is fading now, but open wide. But John is drowning. I must decide between the freedom I had in the rat race, or to stay forever in this forsaken place. Hey John! He makes for the river, and the gate is gone. Back to the void where it came from, and the light dies down. Dies down. On Broadway. I like that bit. Returning to the theme of the very first track with almost the same lyrics. And the light dies down on Broadway. Riding the screen. No. Holy shit. How did he remember the time since? I was in a band sort of turn of the century, 1990, 2000, where I had a song that I messed around with time sigs for. Just one song in the set. I mean, it can be done. But it gets to be like a gig is like passing an exam. You can't be drinking beer, let's put it like that. Right in the screen. Whoa. Yeah, that's right. Just hit the snare on the 2 and the 4, Phil. What's going on? He cries to a muttering monk who conceals a yawn and replies, "It's a long time yet before the dawn." A sphinx-like crawler calls his name, saying, "Don't ask him, the monk is drunk. Each one of us is trying to reach the top of the stairs. A way out will await us there." Try to ride the screen! All around me. If I want your love, I gotta ditch my fear, take a dive. Squeeze my lime, baby! To survive. I squeeze the lime to survive.
You got nothing on me.
I admit that sides 3 and 4 are very different to sides 1 and 2. Side 1 and 2, it'll be difficult to release them as one album because of the concept nature. However, sides 1 and 2 released as an album would have done the job. For someone like me, who just likes to bask in complete and utter nonsense, this also does the job. But I can see what everyone means. Sides 3 and 4 are not a catchy rock album. However, why are people moaning and complaining? What you've got here is Phil Collins on fire! And you've got the guy, Tony Banks or whoever it is who's doing that, his right hand is on fire! If you've got that, and a bloke dressed as a testicle, it's like you need someone at the side of the stage just counting the time signatures out. Going into 9-8 now, guys. Defend a little bit of 14-8, and then back into 3-4, and then up to 4-4, and then 9-8, and a bit of 7-4. Like the guy in like theatre productions, like Shakespeare and that, who sort of the audience can't see him because he's got his head sticking up above the stage. Like the audience can't see him, but he's looking at the actors going, whispering their next lines. He's going like this. In the cold. All around. And the rush of crashing water. Peter!
Surrounds me with its sound.
You got it, Pete. You got it, Pete.
Striking out to reach you. I can't get through
to the other side. When you're racing in the rapids,
there's
only one way, and that's to ride. Taken down by the undertow. Whirling, I'm spiraled down the riverbed. My fire is burning low. Catching hold, the rock that's firm. I'm waiting for John to be carried past. We hold together, and shoot the rapids fast. Wearing a testicle. I'm wearing a testicle. I'm a large bollock.
no one left to keep.
Ooh. Machine gun on the snare there.
We're out of this at last.
Phil could just be holding the beat here, but he's
That's not your face.
like a percussionist, isn't he?
It's mine. It's mine.
Getting strong now. Getting high. Getting strong now. Area.
It's warm, just watch
Getting strong now. Adrian.
around.
Getting stronger. This is like the end of War of the Worlds.
It is here.
All the tripods are crashing to the earth at the same time
Just a little
as Rael sees
can bring you
the light die down on Broadway at the same time as the lamb lies down on Broadway.
in your hometown. Between your legs. It's walking on the moon. Leaving your cocoon.
It's covered the room in phlegm.
Magic sword. It is purple haze. It never stays in one place, but it's not a passing
busy.
Not even in your favorite song. It is hope for the doom. Rides a horse without a home. It's stranger, not some. Cocktails on the roof. When you eat right through it, you see everything alive. It is inside.
Oh, I got that one right.
Spirit with enough grit to survive. If you think that it's pretentious, you'll be taken for a ride.
Got that one wrong.
Across the mirror, sonny, before
And again.
you choose the side. It is here.
Half time it. Whoa, this is euphoric. Just imagine like acid house and smiley faces and people just throwing bottles of water around. Admittedly not Tesco low calorie Indian tonic water, but still.
It's only not the law that I like it. Yes, it's only not the law that I like it. Yes, it's only not the law that I like it.
Offbeat bell on the ride. We're fading down. Keep going, Phil. Phil, you're the king of the Phil. King of the Phil. Euphoria. 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 Wherefore art thou, Euphoria? That was it. Holy shit. The lamb lies down on Broadway at the same time as the light dies down on Broadway. The lamb, the light, the lying, the dying. But the constant is Broadway. That was me, Rael, the lamb, the dying, the light, Broadway, Peter, Mike, Tony, Phil, Steve, and you. I like that. Bits and pieces there was some of the best concepty bullshit I've ever heard. You get a thumbs up. 12 o'clock. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, don't subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't give a shit. Till next time. Over and